Association of Southeast Asian Nations and China target to complete the framework for the South China Sea Code of Conduct this year. Rosalie Coz will tell us why.
The Department of Foreign Affairs confirms the inclusion of South China Sea dispute in the ASEAN 2017 agenda. One of the priorities of the ASEAN summit that is being eyed for completion this year through the cooperation of ASEAN and China is the framework for the Code of Conduct among claimants of the South China Sea and peaceful resolution of the territorial disputes.
In fact, one of our main goals this year, in cooperation with China, not only Philippines but ASEAN and China, is to try and arrive at a framework for the Code of Conduct for the South China Sea by the end of the year. That will be one of our main priorities.
The official also says that the Hague ruling need not be discussed in ASEAN 2017 since it is already considered as international law. The government is looking forward to pleasant ASEAN meetings and conferences of world leaders in various issues, including the South China Sea, though DFA considers it a challenge indeed since there are reports of continuous militarization of China in the disputed areas.
Well, we certainly hope we will have a pleasant scenario during our chairmanship, but we will be guided by our national interests. We'll also be guided by the concerns of our ASEAN colleagues, and we will talk to China in a way where we will push forth our interests, just as we expect China will play theirs, put forth theirs, and we will see how we can discuss that.
Aside from the maritime dispute, various issues will also be discussed, such as maintaining peace and stability in the region, fight against terrorism and illegal drugs, disaster resiliency, and economic growth in the region. On January 15, ASEAN 2017 will be formally launched in Davao City SMX Convention Center. Aside from Davao City, ASEAN meetings and conferences will also be held in Manila and Clark, Pampanga. The Presidential Communications Office is tasked to be the lead committee for media affairs and communications to inform the public on the importance of ASEAN for the region. The ASEAN 2017 is one of the international events to be led by the Philippines under the Duterte administration, aside from the Miss Universe 2016 beauty pageant. Rosalie Coz, UNTV News and Rescue, Malacanang.